This video, we're going to go over the shop page that is added to your site when you install and activate SureCart. Now, your shop page, here's an example of the shop page that is added by default. And this is going to be the collection of your products. And this is all products. And there's different layouts that are possible with your shop page. So I'll show you how to switch between the different layouts to get the one that you like the best. And everything inside of this layout is fully customizable. As well as over here on the left, you'll see by default, there's these sorting options here, but there's also ways that you can group products together in any way that you want. And you can have those additional filters appear here visually. So an example is if you have different product categories, we like to call them collections. That's one way that you can organize things here. And you can also extend it with a custom fields plugin to add additional filtering options that better fits your store and your business. So let's dig into this a little bit. So for the shop page that's been set up here, I'm going to go ahead and click on Edit Page, and that's going to get me inside to where I can change this design if I want to a fully different design that we offer, or I'll be able to customize the design that I have. But first, let me back out of here and show you another way that you can get in there. So from the back end of your website, if you click on SureCart, there's this option here that says shop, and this is going to take you straight to that same spot that I just was. So you can click here. It's just maybe an easier way to get to the same spot. So here I am on the shop page. And if I expand the list view out here, you'll see where it says product list sidebar. And that's the name of this design. And when I click on it, just like this, you'll see there's this option here that says replace. And what this will do when you click on it is it will pull up some variations of this that you can choose and add with a single click. So you can see we've got a design here that doesn't have the filters on the side. Instead, they're up here at the top. This is the default one with the filters on the left because it's more common, and so we wanted to make that the default. And then there's some other variations here if you're just presenting smaller lists of hand-selected products inside of the design of your website. So if I wanted to switch, I can click here, and you can see the filters have been moved up to the top. And if I don't like that, I can easily click on replace and I can switch it. Now, when you are switching, if you've done any customizations, you're going to lose those customizations. So you'll have to redo them. So just know that. But one of the handy things in the WordPress block editor is there's this option here in the top left that says undo. You can click on that and you can undo anything that you did. So just know that. Now, when I expand this, you can see everything that you see is a component that you can click on, and it will have some options here in the right. For example, if I click right here on the search, over here is customization options. I can change colors, I can change spacing, I can change the width. So each of these components are exactly the same. So right here, if I click on this, these filters, you can see there's a color there. Well, over on the right, I can click here where it says styles, and I can start customizing that. So I think it's like a light gray, and I can, change the color. That was actually the background color, not the color that I wanted, which is fine. I can click on clear and it will go back. I think I just have to expand this, click on tag, and then this is where I can change that color. So let's make the background a totally different color, and then we would make the text a lighter color, and you can see it just is already starting to look how I might want it to look. So all of these different components, you can click into and customize it all that you want. Actually, I'll go ahead and keep that, and then I'll save it. And let's go and see how that looks now. If I add a filter, actually, we don't have any filters here. So the next step would be to add some categorization so that we can filter it. So I'm going to go back to the back end of WordPress. I'm going to click on SureCart. I'm going to click where it says products. and it's going to reveal this option right here that says collections. So collections, it's simply a collection of products. So I can click on add new. I can give this collection a name. I can also give the collection a description, and I'll click on create. So now I've created a collection. The next step is to add products to the collection. So I'm going to go to my list of products by clicking on products right here. It's going to list out my products, and I can click on any of them. For example, this product here, let's go ahead and put it inside of that collection. So I'm going to scroll down, and there's this option right here that says collections. I'm going to click on add to collection, and here is going to display a list of the collections I've created. Here's one that says shirts. I'll choose that, and now this product has been added to this collection. So I'm going to click on Save Product. And so now what we want to do is go to the shop page and take a look. And you're going to see right here, there is a now filters automatically added for collections. And it's saying the only collection that I currently have is shirts, and I can check this box. And you can see how quick it was filtered. It was instantaneous. And you can see here's what that filter tag looks like. And you saw that I customized the color earlier. And I can click this X and it goes away. If you notice, it's just so lightning fast. It's very satisfying clicking on this to see how quick everything displays. So now that you know how to create a collection, there's also something called custom taxonomies. Now, this is kind of a complicated concept. It's just another layer of grouping. So for large stores with many products, you might need more details in the grouping. So you saw it, I just have this main collection called shirts, but then you might want to go a layer deeper in categorizing and filtering out all of your shirts, and as an example. And so it's very easy to add these. So let's just go over it right now. Okay, so I'm going to go back here, and this is going to be fully custom, and we need to add a custom fields plugin to your website. And we'll just use advanced custom fields. The other popular one is MetaBox. You can use that as well. Both of these are free. So I'm going to go here to add new plugin, and I'm going to do a search here in the top right for advanced custom fields. With advanced custom fields, you can also add custom fields to your product pages. So I'm going to click where it says install now, and then I'm going to click on activate, just like this. Perfect. Now you'll see a new menu option here that says ACF. Let's click on that. And this is the initial screen if you want to add custom fields. But what we want to do is add a custom taxonomy. The word taxonomy for non-techies like me is kind of an odd word that you might not be used to hearing. It's essentially just another way of grouping and filtering. So let's go ahead and click right here where it says add taxonomy, and let's add a taxonomy, our first taxonomy. And so this is going to be like the collection we just created, but remember we're going a little deeper. So for the taxonomy, I'm choosing styles, and then I'll click here to give it a singular label. In this case, it would be style. So I've entered that, and when you click into taxonomy key, it's going to automatically fill that out. Then where it says post types, let's go ahead and click into that, and you need to choose SureCart product. Then in the top right, you can click on Save Changes, and now you have created your first taxonomy, which would be styles. And if you ever want to come back and see a list of all these taxonomies that you've created, you can just click right here where it says taxonomies, and you'll see the list. You can easily deactivate or throw this in the trash if you want to delete it. Very easy. So the next thing is we'll click on where it says SureCart, and we're going to click on products. And if you notice, there's a new option here that says styles. That was not there before. And that's because this is this new way of categorizing, custom way that we've added. So let's go ahead and add a product to this new taxonomy. It's very simple. So say this is a shirt. I'm going to click into it. And then when I scroll down here on the right, you're going to see that new taxonomy we created called styles. So maybe this style is a long sleeve shirt. There's different types of shirts. There's a V-neck. There's different cuts. Let's just call this a long sleeve shirt. There we go. I'm going to enter that in and click on enter. And you can add as many styles as are needed. And then I'm going to click on save product. So now this product has styles and it has this style category, categorized with this style. Great. Okay, so now I'm going to go, and when you click on styles, it's going to show that long sleeve that I just created. And as you create them, whether it be V-neck or whatever the styles are, they'll just be listed here. And this is also where you can remove a particular style. Let me go and create one more style and add it to another product. Let's go ahead and choose this one right here. And then let's choose another style. So if I did want to choose the same one, I could, as I start typing it, you see how it appears. I've just added the first two letters and it shows me existing styles. Okay, so let me add a new one. Okay, I put short sleeve this time and I'm going to hit enter and I'll click on save product. So now let's go to the front of our website and see if we can now filter by this new taxonomy. And when you look here on the left, you don't see it. We only see collections and this one collection. Why doesn't it show the new taxonomy? Well, we just need to add it. It's very simple. So let's do that right now. I'll click on edit page and then I want to open up the list view by clicking here. And let me click right here where it says collections. Great. So what I want to do is essentially duplicate collections, but then over here on the right, I want to choose that new taxonomy that I created. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to choose duplicate, just like that. So now you see I have two collections, but I don't want that. I want to click on the new duplicated instance, go over here to the right where it says taxonomy, and I want to change it from collections to styles, what I just created. And now if you noticed, it now says styles and it shows those two styles that I created. I'll click on save, and then I'm going to click on view page. And so now you can see that we're able to see collections and styles. So I can click on this checkbox. Instantly, it shows me the long sleeve that I chose. But since these are checkboxes, I can checkbox more than one. And now I have added the other product I categorized as a short sleeve. Here's the filters. I can check these boxes to remove it. Also, if you wanted collections or your custom taxonomies to appear above the sort options, you can easily do that. The same thing, we can just go in here. Let's go ahead and expand everything. I'll click on styles. Actually, I should instead click on the sort by, and you can see right here, sort, collections, and styles. So say I wanted to put the sort at the bottom. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Now the sort is at the bottom. I'll click right here where it says styles. There's also an easy way right here. When you click on it, there's an up and down arrow. So let's move styles to the top. Great. So I just made another customization. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So now you can see the first thing someone can see is the styles that I added, then collections, and then the sort by. So you can customize every aspect of this shop page. Very easy. Just point and click, see the options, change the colors, change the styling. You can add new taxonomies to the checkbox filters very easily. Oh, and another thing, you can click right here. Your user can click right here and it would make the filters disappear or appear. There's also a setting in there to choose what it is by default. So when someone visits this page, do you want it like this or like this, open or close? We have it set to open, But this also is something that you can easily change. So let's go ahead and expand the list view. And then I'm going to just click in this column. Now, this particular option is when you choose sidebar right here. So all these different things here might have different options. So I click on sidebar, and here's an option here that says open by default. And so this is how you can customize how that works. Also, when you click where it says product list sidebar, we have additional options here about how many products per page, the default sorting, the products to show. You can customize this to be exactly how you want it to be for your store. I mean, and that's what we built this for, so that you can customize it to work and look and function exactly to your requirements very easily without touching a line of code. So this has just been a quick tutorial on the shop page. If you have any questions about anything you saw in this video, I'd love to hear them in the comment section down below. Feel free to ask away. We are always listening, and we're always here for you. And thanks for watching.